What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? My name is Kevin. I am a fantasy football, well, football, sports, you name it, I'm obsessed. All right? Obviously, New York sports fan. Hate the Eagles. Sorry, guys. Hate the Cowboys. You expected that. Redskins, I don't really care. They're just kind of there. I think that's just everyone in the league. I don't know. It's just kind of like the Texans or the Vikings. They're just there. They're around. Nothing really too good, bad. They're just another team. What I'm going to try to do here is every week I'm going to hop on, try to talk with you guys about what's going on in the league. We'll talk about fantasy football, talk about matchups that are going to happen. We'll talk about highlights. We'll talk about a little bit of this and that. A little background for me. 30 years old. Been following football since I could walk. Obviously, Giants fan. I mean, that was a given, I would assume. If you had any questions about where my football thing lay, you should probably leave. Hit the exit button. It's up there somewhere. So we'll start it off this week. We're just kind of gonna get a feel for this. It's my first time doing this, so we'll see what happens. I thought it'd only be fitting. I got the Odell hat on, courtesy of my wife, and obviously the Giants stuff and all that. But we would talk about the one and only Odell Beckham. I don't know if I'm allowed to put that on there. It was on the cover of GQ. There's an article in there. I don't know if you guys got a chance to read it. It's pretty good. It's pretty much about everything. He's up and coming, what he's all about. The trade is mostly about the trade. For those of you who don't know, our good pal Odell Beckham Jr. was traded away from me. Sad day. He was traded to the Cleveland Browns. Side note, I live in Cleveland. So I get to see him play 8 times a year now. Yeah, there we go. As long as the tickets aren't too crazy. I mean, I was getting tickets last year for $6. I can only imagine what they're going to be this year. But yeah, I was a little upset about the trade. I love Odell. He's the man. I mean, he really is. He was that guy, one of a kind guy, stellar player. Yeah, he gets a little upset on the sidelines there, but who doesn't? Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady's over there throwing his helmet and stuff. I mean, he's not necking with a net or anything, but it is what it is. Everyone handles wins, losses, everything differently. Cut the guy a break. What do you guys think? Write in the comments. What do you think about the whole Odell situation? I know, like, I talked to my dad, talked to my brothers. They're Giants fans, obviously. Cousins, friends, guys I grew up with on Facebook, whatever. Some Jets fans, poor guys. Guys I meet in the streets, go to the gas station, run into Giants fans. Hey, what's up with Odell, man? There was big talks over the summer. I mean, I feel bad about it. I feel bad for the kid. He wanted. I really do. I think he wanted to be a Giant. I think that's what he wanted to do. But in a way, I think he couldn't really handle the spotlight as much. I know you went to LSU, you played with Jarvis and all that stuff. He always wanted to win. He couldn't really win. He just, I mean, they did good. He did good his whole career. But, like, if you read the article, he wanted to be, win the championships with LSU. And what he talks about is he really wanted to do Rookie of the Year, like it was that or bust, because everyone thought he was a bum. He just got drafted. He wasn't a first-round pick. He wanted to be a first-rounder. Actually, I think he was, now I'm thinking about it. But he wanted to be top everything. And he got drafted by the Giants. It is what it is. Odell doing Odell things. I don't know. I mean, I think he's a great guy. He's still a kid, I don't know. I just think he's kind of lacking that guidance. I think what kind of messed him up. Now, I don't know how you guys feel. I know you're not all Giants fans. We're just touching on the Giants this first week. Every week we'll go somewhere different directions. I think the thing that kind of ruined that kid, McAdoo, getting rid of Tom Coughlin, I think, was one of the biggest mistakes the New York Giants football organization made. Now, everyone's got their own opinion. That's mine. I loved Coughlin. What Coughlin's doing in Jacksonville. I think if he had a better quarterback, my wife would shoot me for saying this. I think if he had a better quarterback, If they had a better quarterback in Jacksonville, they have Blake Bortles. Well, they used to. Now he's in L.A. or wherever the heck he is. Um, I think they could have beat the Pats. I honestly think they should have beat the Pats in that Super Bowl or the championship game going to the Super Bowl. But that's a story in itself. So Odell is the topic of the week. Every week we'll have a different topic. We'll talk about upcoming games, fantasy advice. I might make a video closer in the week, maybe after Thursday night's game. We'll do a little highlight on that. We'll talk about some fantasy stuff, just see what's good, bad, what do you think is going to happen matchup wise, as weather, everything comes into play. I've been playing fantasy for, I don't know, 7-10 years now. Love it, obsessed. I play PPR mostly. Not too big into the standard. I started out in standard. Yeah, I like PPR. It gives you value to everybody. You know, you got running backs like Andre Ellington was never drafted in standard back in the day for the Cards. Now someone like that's drafted all the time because they're gonna get 40 touches. They won't score because they got the goal line, the big guy, but he's still putting up 30 points because he's doing his thing, just not scoring TDs. He's not getting an in game, but it's all right. He's still got some value, which is why I like it. It gives more value to everybody. Guy who's hot's cold, you know, what offense is gonna run against what defense, whatnot, all that stuff. It's fascinating. It really is. I might do some spinoffs. Talk a little bit about hockey. I don't know if you guys EPL fans, FIFA. I'm a big Premier League fan. Liverpool. Starting to get into Serie A. ACF Fiorentina seems to be my squad. I'm a big Frank Ribery fan. I followed him when he was with Bayern. Bayern just wins everything. Whatever. But yeah, if you guys are interested, hit the like button. You want to talk about some stuff, leave something in the comments, and we'll just kind of play this thing as it goes, see what goes on. Yeah? All right. You guys take it easy.